G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing my tips for round 22 of the season. A couple of weeks away from finals, very exciting times, and as we can see, ESPN fan on top of the table at the moment with 129. I'm sitting at 7th on the table at 124. Got a couple right on the hammer there as well. So going to be an interesting couple of weeks, see how it all pans out. Will ESPN fans stay on top of the table? Will Jazzboy or Macca get involved? Studi? There's lots of possibilities to come. All right, let's get stuck into it. So Friday night starts us off with the Pies and the Cats. MCG. What a big game this is. Pies won, or they haven't won. They've lost a couple in a row. They've been a little bit battered and bruised. They've been out-hunted. Might have done an extra block of training as well to get hardened for finals. That's also possible. The Geelong Cats don't really know where they're at the moment. They're clearly not in the best teams in the competition right at the moment. But their best footy can match it with them. So we'll wait and see what that looks like. I reckon, I don't see Collingwood going 3 in a row. Our away form has been relatively patchy. I think we have had a few wins away throughout the year, and this game looks less daunting than probably what it did 3 or so weeks ago. I still think, the Pies probably get the job done. Go the Maggies by 19 points. Tommy Hawkins might come back in. Blitzarves obviously will probably still be out, and Cats will have a couple of key outs there. Most of the side in, but I just expect Collingwood to respond, and I expect their game style, they'll get that free ball movement going, and that chaotic game style doesn't really stack up. Well, it doesn't stack up very well for Geelong and how they've played this year. We haven't defended it very well, ball movement. All right, North Melbourne hosting the Bombers. This one's at Marvel. And, potential banana peel game. Very, very possible. But I think, the Bombers will be too good. Ben Cunnington's final game for North Melbourne. And, what a man he has been. Over, since 2010, I believe he debuted. Been, absolute stalwart for the Roos. We then move to the SCG, and Sydney are hosting Gold Coast in what is an entertaining clash here. Going to be, it's going to be interesting because Sydney have been pretty poor around the contest. We know Gold Coast drive around the contest. I think Sydney will win in a slog. They seem to not win clearance, but then they're deadly from the back half. And, ball movement and defending ball movement they're really good at. They're no good at the contest, apparently, according to the stats. Then we got Brisbane at the Gabba. They're hosting Adelaide. What a game this will be as well. No one's been able to beat Brisbane up there this year. Adelaide playing decent footy, still with a few out and a fair few key backs out. I'll happily go to the Lions here. Melbourne Cricket Ground, and we've got Melbourne being hosted by Carlton. Who have been, the informed team of the competition, or both these sides really have been. And it was a close encounter the last time they played in round 22 last year. Melbourne kicked a couple late, which got them the win, unbelievably. But I think, I'm happy to go with Melbourne this time. Both teams, in great form. I thought, Carlton obviously still have a couple out as well. Don't know how many will come back in, but I expect the D's to find a way. Although if Carlton win here, I'll be dreaming pretty big. Saturday night game, we've got West Coast and Fremantle, the battle of the derby. I think Freo found some form. They've been good. Just didn't quite get across the line against the Lions, but they were able to beat the Cats at the Cattery. Eagles improved in terms of their effort and been a lot better. I think, Fremantle will be too good. All right, here we go. We got Hawthorn and the Western Bulldogs down at Tassie. What a tough game this will be. I'm going to have to see how it went last time, because I feel like there was some interesting results last time they played there. The Dogs at home at the win, and Hawthorn lost away. So, yeah, there's nothing to grab out of that. Irrespective of that, I will be tipping the Bulldogs, and I'll be pretty confident Finn McGuinness will go to Bont. So that'll be very interesting. They are a lot more dangerous at Tassie. It's going to be a tough game, no doubt about that. I think, yeah, the Bulldogs just is going to be tough. Then at Marvel, we've got Maddie's match, St Kilda, Richmond, as they battle it out each year. Yeah, again, this one's going to be super tough. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably have a few back. I'm sure Cochin, Martin, and I'm trying to think, Grimes will be back. There might be another player I've missed there. So I think on talent, Richmond are a more talented side, but they're terrible. They've been terrible at Marvel Stadium, and they started off awfully against the Dogs. So I'll go the Saints without much confidence there. Only because Richmond have been horrible at Marvel, and they don't like it there, and it's in their heads. It's more a mental game there. So we'll see if the Tigers respond. Final game of the round, we've got Port Adelaide, and they are hosting GWS, coming off 4 straight losses. They've had a little bit of a form slump, some resting of some players, and some injuries in more recent times. We know the Giants don't fear playing away, that's for sure. Again, I think it's going to be close, but I think, Port Adelaide at home to get the job done, to sort of break that curse of 4 losses in a row. They just can't see them losing 5 in a row. It's not to say it's not impossible, although, they should be getting a win at home, and they have to get a win ASAP to solidify their top 4 aspirations. I think they'll need at least one more to lock it away. And they'll want top 2. So, the top 2's up for grabs. And they'll go from there. But let's chuck those in. All right. So we've gone Collingwood, Essendon, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Fremantle, Western Bulldogs, St Kilda, and Port Adelaide. So I've gone all out this round, picking some favourites. There you go. But I genuinely think that they will find a way. 50-50 games, though. There's definitely a few. I can definitely see Hawthorn finding a way at Tassie. Gold Coast, they've done some absolute theatrics at the SCG before. Not impossible. I just think Sydney are probably in too good of a touch at the moment. And even North Melbourne, just a little chance there. And clearly, obviously, Carlton and Melbourne, that's a little bit of a coin flip. But there you go. Hopefully, I don't regret too many of my choices. And hope for another great weekend of football. Hope the Cats get across the line. I've tipped the Pies, but there's been a lot of surprises of late. No doubt about that. All right, team. Thanks heaps. Chuck your tips in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe away so you can keep up to date with all the videos I've got coming out. Muchly appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.